أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Starting in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. And for the other religions, receive my cordial love. Welcome to the most glorious journey of our life. Our English tuition conducted by our honorable teacher, MD Hafizur Rahman sir. Today I'm going to share some memories of your private in behalf of all the students of SSC batch 2020. Sir, we all know that we are the most lame batch of your private history. In short, good for nothing. As you have always told us not to think ourselves down. You always told us not to think ourselves weak. But sir, as I'm sharing our thoughts today, I can't control myself from bursting out into tears. But I shall not cry today inshallah, as I have huge responsibility on my shoulders. And also to them who are thinking I'm going to flatter our sir, this is for you guys. We are just going to share our feelings. If anything hurts you guys, you can suddenly leave the place happily. At first, I'm begging sorry from all of you for my broken and sluggish voice as I'm very much sick today. I am Malaika Rahman Marjita, a very incompetent student of a very glorious person. Year 2015, the beginning of our journey. When we entered the room of our private, all of them were very afraid. And being honest, there are many persons in our locality spread rough words about you. And you know that, sir. So we all had bad impression about you. And as you told us to write ABCD, our thoughts became stronger. Gradually we understood why you have taught us ABCD on the first day. Still, we can't write cursive letter properly. It's our fault. Sir, you have really made us dance on tenses, as you always told us about that. You were first person in my life, in fact, in all of our lives, who
Year
taught us to read English
2016
textbook when we were in class 7. Everything was running according to our plans, but then a very sad thing happened. We still can remember how your conditions became bad to worse, and then happened the most worst part of your life, and in fact in all of our lives, when you were admitted to ICU and after that you were on life support. We couldn't understand what we can do for you. We were feeling helpless, but by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you recovered from sickness and you started to teach us happily. Sorry, sir, we know that we are the reasons of your sickness, as you didn't take a day leave for us, and that affected on your health. Sir, please remember, you have to give priority to your health first. But as our sir is unique, we know that he will give priority to his students first. Year 2017, when we were in class 8, one of the most challenging year of our private. For the first time, we were forced to stop our private. And sir, as you were too much dutiful, you closed our private to uphold your respect. Though some guardians made protest, but they were in vain. We were feeling like someone had cut off a part of our land. We became guideless. Many of us started new privates, but we were not satisfied at all. And by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when our private opened at the month of July, we were like coming back to our father's house. But most importantly, sir, you didn't bow down your head to anybody. Year 2018, when we were in class 9. Sir, you can proudly state that you have the great honor to order the English textbook properly, as you have called the Secretary of Education Minister for correcting the English textbook. And most importantly, I think you are the first person in entire Bangladesh who have written a complete book on tense. Year 2018, when we were in class 9. Sir, you were very much cordial at welcoming newcomers. We really have lack of pure love. That's why we always oppose at welcoming newcomers. But you taught us how to welcome them with an open heart. Class 9 was the year when we were learning things in practical lives. Sir, you gave us a lot of project works which were on the textbook, like debates, posters, reportings, paragraph writings, etc. But we all were too lazy for that. The projects were like hell and punishment for us. Actually, we were like couch potato. But now, as nobody gives us project works like that, we can now fill the emptiness. You have taught us preposition, degree, narration, voice, etc. so beautifully, and now we can proudly say that we made a choice on voice. Year 2019, when we were in class 10, was our final year. It was the year when many of the old students left, some old students joined, many newcomers joined. It was the year when many ups and downs came to your tuition, sir, but you have overcome them. Also, this was the year when you performed the Hajj properly by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sir, you are like a father figure for us. Really, we are not praising you. Sir, you came forward in our many depressed conditions. Sir, you were the first person who have received our problem letters and have solved them. We could share everything with you. You are just like our best buddy. You taught us to dream big. And now, here is a small skit shot for you, sir, in which some students from your SSC batch 2020 will share some memories of your private and what they think about you. And sir, finally, now here is a poem for you, named Thank You Initiator. Dear Initiator, you are one in a million, a scholarly treasure. Being part of your tuition class is a genuine pleasure. The knowledge you share is indeed beyond measure. Dear Initiator, thank you. We are grateful forever. Initiator, thank you for reaching deep in us to find all we can be. Before we can see it ourselves, you never gave up on us. And now we can proudly say that we can make our future by walking on the path you have told us by the grace of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you, dear Initiator, for everything you have taught us.